Hello, we're on our broadcast right now. We're live. It may be only Facebook and
Can
Rhoda's
y'all
coming
see?
in.
Oh, let me see if there's anyone in the chat room, if they can see and hear us. Hey, Lisa, can you see and hear us? Lisa in chat room. Hello, Francisca. Can y'all see and hear us? They're both on Facebook.
Okay, well then we'll just work with Facebook right now. It was showing. There's Madison. It happens. I see Facebook.
Yes. Pandora.
I'm seeing YouTube down there, guys. There it is, YouTube. Now, Rhodey, you can go ahead and start the introduction to our brand new show.
Not yet. Oh.
Yeah, we're on. Go ahead. Just a minute, guys. We're working it out.
Is it ready? Good evening, and welcome to Forever Friends by Katrina Live. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. This is show number number 9. Now, this show is where spiritual medium Katrina Cooper talks to the spirits in heaven live right here on YouTube. Now, without further ado, please welcome the one, the only, Katrina Cooper.
Hello. It's okay. It's okay. I know that we're having a rough start. We're getting things together, and the more we get going, us old ladies will have it down pat like those 15-year-olds. No, never like the 15-year-olds. But welcome to the show. Thank you so much for showing up. We have some beautiful testimonies today that are going to be given from heaven, and we have a full boat. There's 6 people that are showing up today, and their loved ones did come in and talked with me this morning. So all that we're going to talk about will be you and I. And Rhodey, thank you so much. She was worried that it wouldn't come up onto YouTube. So we just want to, if anyone knows my girl, it's got to be perfect. So it's okay. We're going to get through it and going on live. So the first person, do you got anything that you want to say?
Yeah, I want to say, everyone, go to the YouTube chat room. I see a lot of you are in Facebook because, once again, someone's going to get a reading at the end of this show, and you have to be watching it on YouTube and in the YouTube chat room to be eligible. And that was all I wanted to say. It's going to be a great show. Sorry about the beginning, guys. That was all on me. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. We're going to get it. It went, and it was, so here we are. The first person is Debbie Robinson. Hi, Debbie, and your beautiful mother. How are you doing?
Hi.
Hi. And thank you so much for sharing such a beautiful soul with me today. I know that we touched base for a second, but I didn't know that this reading was for her mother. I just know that I just spoke what we had here, and that's the part that I love. Were you able to read my notes that I sent over?
You did.
I did. What was your intake when you first seen them?
Why you talking to me?
I know. That's my intake.
Well, we talked about she's her saying she had her mom and her son, or her
Yours,
dad and her son.
Who?
Was it about? Is there something on there about her her mom saying that her dad was there and her son was there?
but she was talking about your son. Your son's on the other side, right, Debbie?
No.
Oh, then it must be her son. So do you have a nephew?
You have an uncle that's there. We have an uncle that's there.
Okay, we're going to get to it. I write down everything quickly and figure out that I'm thinking I'm speaking for Debbie, but we will be going through because the messages is definitely for the person that's entwined. I just interpreted that was for Debbie, and I did say grandma on
You
my
did.
side.
You
And
did.
once again, when I was talking, I thought I was having a reading with Debbie, but look at you guys are just as beautiful. And she said that she loves all the babies that have been around. So have you been around the children?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Forever and ever.
That's the best part of what we get to do is that, first of all, here we are with a confusion. It doesn't matter because what I wrote down is coming from your loved ones, but I was interpreting it that it was going to Debbie. But here, you're over here, and you're laughing, you're recognizing it. This is coexistence. They're around.
Mhm.
And that was loves all the babies being around. And she told me, she said, look at how beautiful all of you are. I had no idea that she was going to, we had two people. Yet she included everybody, too beautiful. And you know, you girls look just like her. There's no doubt. You got the same mouth, you got the same eyes. So I would definitely say that.
Oh,
Pay attention.
my mother?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I never thought of that.
Well, the way I see it, let's show it to the rest of the world. Don't she look like her mommy?
Yeah, I do.
And you got the same smile, Debbie. I mean, it goes right down in a row. So I just want to let you know that the genes are very strong. And she said, look at how beautiful all of you are. And I think that's pretty beautiful. Now, she gave me a vision by any chance, because I feel like we got grandchildren, just like you got grandchildren. So we got great grandchildren, and it keeps getting bigger. And it was very interesting because she gave me a vision of horses and a mini bike, which is very odd to have those two visions in the same one. So I feel like this has something to do with the rest of the family.
Betty has horses. Betty, Jane, and Nicole.
Betty Jane and
Yeah. Exactly. My daughter and my daughter, my cousin, and
Yeah.
it was just those two. They're into the mini bikes and the horses.
And they're girls.
Yes.
They're just as beautiful. But I'm adding everybody. She stated everybody. She said all of you. So I want to let you know that everyone is thinking about her. She's thinking about everybody too. And she said that she is in no pain.
Oh, that's good.
who?
Your
Betty?
mom.
My mom? Is in no
Yep.
pain? Oh, that's wonderful.
And in particular, I need to ask you because I showed her, she was showing me her hands, and I was going to bring up your mom when I thought I was talking to Debbie. But have you been having any troubles like on the top of your shoulders, the upper part of your back, the arms area? And the only reason is this. Because you know, once a mother, always a mother, and your mama is on you, sweetheart. She is. I would not know this. I'm not a psychic. I never claimed to be. I just try to interpret the best way that I can of what they're doing for you, and she is helping you. And it goes all the way down to the elbow, and then goes right back up to your shoulders. Do you understand that?
Mhm.
Now, at the same time, I want to let you know that she's been around because she says, thank you for always talking to me. And I do know that you had this very clear, you were very soft talking in her ear. You wanted to make sure she heard you. Now, I know it's very, very cliche for me to say, oh, you were talking to your mom, because I got a mom. I love her too. But she showed me you distinctly, very close to her, talking to her in a very soft voice, letting her know what her day was going to be like, what you were doing for her. And I would not know this without it being your mom connection to heaven. Do you understand that?
I do.
And she just wants you to know how much she loves you. She gave me a vision, and I feel like this is an animal. She's got her in heaven, and I feel like it's a her, but it's got dark hair, like black, with just a little bit of a white muzzle right here. It's very faint.
Leah, no, Leah, yeah, she had the beagle. I'm not a beagle, but what's the name of her?
Yeah.
Wiener dog.
A wiener dog.
I just want to let you know that heaven is beautiful. We all go. Some churches don't believe in that, but I'm sorry. Here's the proof. It's true. Do you have a necklace currently on, or do you have your mother's necklace? She brought it up to me, and it feels like it had, it feels like there might be some beads or some charms on it.
No, I don't.
Maybe Aunt Joyce got it.
Maybe my sister got it.
We'll have to look it up. We'll have to look into it.
Okay, and when I do this, I kind of feel like I don't know. I feel like there's balls. Like maybe there could be beads or even pearls. It just feels very smooth.
Pearls.
I have a pearl necklace.
Thank you. I just want to. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm over here feeling my own necklace, and it's just this process that I go through that helps me because I'm right there with her, and it's kind of like we're occupying. She's occupying my body, but her sensations, her thoughts, her eyes, and it's just a very humbling experience. That's why I call you my forever friend. We got one that was already a forever friend. Now you're my forever friend. I can't think of any other word, but she did show that to me. And she said that she had a great time with you. Now, when I see this, I want to explain, there's no doubt. Now, I even told you happy birthday in private. You know, I knew it was your birthday, but I want to let you know that during this moment, you must have thought about your grandmother because she said she had a great time right along with you. And I feel like you're with your daughter. I feel like you're having a great time. And it's a moment that I'm not pretending I didn't know it's your birthday, but she did state that she had a great time with you. And I feel like that it was sharing time. And you guys even was talking. I swear you guys brought her name up.
Not that I can remember, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen.
That's right, because it could have been just talking about a memory, and it may not have been her name, but it might have been about something that she was involved. But she did say it. So were you out with your daughter?
Yes.
Have a conversation with her. Do you know that she is so proud of her?
Aw, that's nice.
Yes, I saw that she's had a little bit of a rough road too, and she's finally coming over that little hump now. She's becoming a woman.
Well, she's getting ready to turn 21.
I love what I get. You got to remember, this is your great grandmother. No wonder she's saying that. I love what I get to do, and please let her know that she's saying that to you too. She said that her dad, that would be your grandfather, I'm talking to your mom, which is your great grandfather, was right there when she crossed over. It was immediate. And it had been a while since she got to see him.
Yeah. A long while.
And you know, he smokes, didn't he? I could smell the cigarettes. Great grandpa.
She smoked.
I don't remember him. I was.
It's okay. I smell smoke, so I want to share. And it's quite thick, so it may even be cigars or a pipe. It's thick. Or he was a very heavy smoker, but it's a very thick smoke.
She smoked a lot.
Oh, but she keeps it behind her, so you don't see it. She's very discreet with her cigarette, and you don't know it, but my arm is behind my back a little bit to the bottom. That and people that are here, they'll so. I love what I get to do because I know that the actions that I'm doing also contributes to the reading. I believe when she says your son is here, by any chance, was there a miscarriage?
My mother?
No, you or me.
Not me.
I had several.
Okay, so then it's you. I just want to let you know that she said that your son is here. So you already confirmed that you have a daughter. Do you have a son too?
2 of them.
Okay, so did you ever think that another one was a boy?
I didn't know.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm interpreting it wrong. Hold on. Okay. Wait a minute. I think I got it. I think I do. Okay. Because your great grandmother said that your daughter was becoming a woman. She's turning 21. She's talking about your son is, I mean, I wonder if she's got a little baby, that she's the baby soul I'm interpreting was from the past, but did she, I just want to say that if she's been thinking if she will be a mom, gonna be a mom, I'm not saying you're going to be grandma right off the bat. I'm just stating that I believe that she's sharing a piece of information that she's got that all. So when that baby comes into your family, let me know it's a boy because she already said it. She said it was a son.
That's good because that's what she wants.
I love what I get to do. That is a high five from me and Rhodey. I just I had to figure it out. And when we talk, the more that I get, but I know that the message was there. And please know that she has her hands all over still right at this moment. And when I do this, I feel like she goes up your neck and to the base of your hairline. I think that you might need a little bit of soft massaging. And I'm talking to your mother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, shoulder surgery. She had shoulder surgery on her right shoulder, and she's still going through therapy and stuff.
It goes through my neck.
It goes all the way through her neck.
See, I love heaven. I love it because they know. I only got one side of it, and I try my best to play that game. They know 100%, and she says she loves you, and they're not ready for you yet. I don't know I'm just giving the answer. So I don't know if you've been talking to her saying when am I coming or whatever the due date is. I'm supposed to tell you they're not ready for you yet, Mama.
Good. Thank God.
Get to play with all those grandbabies. And remember, you got a new one coming one day. A boy.
Wow.
That's fabulous.
Nicole's gonna have a boy?
When she has a baby. When we're talking
when. Is she in a relationship?
No. Well, kind of.
I was like, okay, that's not what I'm getting. I'm not saying that it's marriage or nothing right there, but I just saw that there was an interest there. Is she there?
No, she picks the bat. That's my sister.
Oh,
she's listening.
No problem. I'm hoping that I was able to give you a connection that came and that your mom is around. I just want you to know that you're not by yourself, and every minute that you are speaking with her, she hears every bit of it.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Do you have any questions?
Did you guys just plant a flower, or we're talking about potting something?
Yeah. Me. Brandy. My sister does that.
Well, you said that she was listening, can't leave them out.
That's true.
Because heaven knows, man. They know, I don't. And I just want it to be so clear. And I hope that what you do get from walking away, and anyone that listens, that it's unscripted. You have no idea what's going to come through, but it's always a great hug from heaven. They just know. Thank you so much for sharing her with me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We love you.
She does that too. She did that too.
Aww.
Yep. She loves you very much. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, and have a blessed day, my forever friends.
Yep. All right. Thank you. Bye, Rhodey.
Bye. See you in chat, Debbie.
Isn't that just beautiful?
Oh my God, you're starting off on fire. It's awesome.
I love what I get to do. And look at, these are things that are just written down. You get these. It's just out of the blue. I know, put the pieces together is just absolutely gorgeous. And to know that her mom is helping her heal, those are great. Angels.
It is. And it amazes me what you write there. I've been with her all these years, watching her, these notes, and they really make no sense when you just read them. But I'll be danged if every person, they don't know what that means something to the people getting the reading. Yeah.
And for the next person that's coming up, her name is Heather. Look at here. Hi, Heather. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing fabulous. Thank you so much for taking a moment out of your Sunday to share your beautiful. And I got my picture here. You said that this is your friend?
Yes.
And you told me his name was Patrick. I don't do names, guys, but I like to share with the rest of the world who we are. This is what I received. And the first thing that I got when he came in, when you got your notes, hon, what did you feel about them when you received them earlier today?
I thought they were, they related a lot to him. So I could see where they came, how they came from him.
Fabulous. And that's what it is, because the message is for you. And as we go through, that helps me to interpret it on what we're trying to get through. And the first thing he's wanting to let you know is, I wanted to say that was my abstract. Very handsome.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Very handsome.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that even a female, if she's walking down the street, I don't even know her, or she's got something nice on, or she's gorgeous, I'm that girl that goes up to her and says, you look fabulous. Or yeah. I just want to let you know he was used to that happening.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he sure was.
The next thing that I want to let you know is that he wants you to know, without a doubt, you are a fantastic mom.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Now, when I see this, he's also saying father too. So have you had a big part of having to do as a single mom with your children?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'm not with either of my kids' dads.
You deserve this. This is about you too. It takes, it's not just male, female. It's the role that you play in a child's life to make them the best who they can be. And that's what I'm being told that you are. So
yes, thank you.
He said that you could have a bud. Do you like Budweiser?
No. It'd probably be the other type.
Drink beer?
No.
Did he drink beer?
Mm-mm. Oh, well, he did. He did.
I swear, it's here's a bud. So we'll get to that.
It's
And
probably a different type of bud.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I love what I get to do. I heard bud in them naturally. I was thinking it had to do with, beer, but I believe cannabis is it should be legal. It is such a miracle plant.
Yes, ma'am. If I didn't have to take drug tests for work, I'd still be smoking.
It's a miracle plant, and it is beautiful, and no wonder. But I interpreted it wrong, but I knew what he said. This is he, and I love what I get to do. And he said, wow, I want to tell you that he's telling me you have done a transformation. Now, I see a beautiful woman in front of me, but I feel like it's been from the inside out. Do you get that?
Yes, ma'am. I've changed a whole lot since before he passed away.
And what I love is that I don't know you, but you got an angel that's been listening, talking to you, and also paying attention to everything that you're doing.
I feel like that. I feel like I do.
And it's a confirmation today. But when I looked at his photo, first thing I saw was he was handsome, but I also saw sadness.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he was really good at hiding it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was addicted to drugs that I didn't even know he was addicted to, and I think that's how he died. But I'm not.
Wow, I believe that that's kind of what I got too. And by any chance, was pain medicine prescription one of those favorites? Because I got it written down.
Yes. He took like muscle relaxers and pain pills.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's somebody that's very, that's searching for something. And you hear it all the time, especially celebrities getting. One of the ones that hurt me so bad was Robin Williams.
Yeah, I know. I cried.
Man, did that hurt me so bad, because he just gave so much joy to this world.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just seeing the same with this guy. I'm seeing where, he did have a heart. He did try to help others. It's just that he didn't think that he was worthy of receiving.
Yeah, I think that's true.
And I believe that you wondering, remember, I write down your answers to your questions, thoughts, and prayers. Mm-hmm. And I believe that what's written down on this paper and I wonder if he did, I believe that he's confirming this. And it was all about just ending the pain.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell you guys right now, and I say it over and over and over again, and that's not to promote you going to commit suicide in any way. No way. But I do know that the fear that the church had put into our religious background and beliefs, stating that you are burning in hell. This I have never seen, not one time, on anyone that was hurting so bad that they had to take themselves out.
Well, he actually died in a car accident, but I believe that he was on drugs when it happened.
Guess what? He just showed me. He turned to the right. So that the car accident, was he on the right side of the road?
Uh-huh. Yes, he sure was.
That's the little ways. And I do see that it twisted this way, not overhead, but there was a roll this direction. It was intentional.
Really? Oh. Yeah, he went into a ditch and the car got stuck and the water filled up, and when they found him, he was like face down in the water.
It was, and I hope that the family understands that this isn't to hurt them. This is just to confirm or hopefully understand what he was going through, and he can finally share this. But it's written down, and these are things that I would not have known. And he said that they come by and give him a drink. Now, do people go to his gravesite and pay tribute to him?
Yes.
Actually, for it.
Yes, they do.
I only ask these things because we just hit a bomb of him sharing that, and I wouldn't know one direction. I could have said that he went head on or what the other direction. Right. Please know that was his vision. And because I know that other people in the family, and I hate that I'm the one that has to tell this, but he's sharing that with us to just get it out. He's good. He's healed. That's the biggest part. He's healed.
That makes sense.
Now, I saw green around him, and when I get that, I don't know if it's a favorite color, but I also have found that 8 to 10 or 10 times out of it's also a month that describes either a birthday or his passing. And I got green. So May or August. Does any of those?
May, my daughter was born. It was right after he passed away.
I just want, and he did bring up immediately about you being a mother. See, they all seem to come together. And I just see that during this moment, because you had fear, there was some fear in your mind on, I want to let you know one thing that's going on. He talks to your daughter.
Oh, really?
She's very special. Very special young lady. I'm being shown that she is very artistic. It's like she lives outside of her own box.
Mm-hmm.
How lucky you are to be a mother of such a soul. I want to let you know that you got your hands full there, young lady.
Yeah. I do. She's a Gemini.
Wow. And I find that puppies, have she been around little doggies or little animals yet? Because it's like they flock to her.
Yeah, she's had a lot of animals.
Wow. Please know that he's around. He sees all of this. He's being very proactive when you talk to him. I don't mean this to go off on a different subject, but by any chance, do you do ghost hunting, or have you been doing some trying to do some communication with him?
I have in the past.
Okay.
I have in the past.
Thank you. I love it. Because just naturally, what I do, it's not always crossed over that everybody is into the paranormal. Mm-hmm. But I saw that there was this action intertwined with him, and I see lights being used. So I don't know if you had those going on.
A candle. Mm-hmm.
I saw it flickering that's why I had my hand going up. Mm-hmm. Please know that he was around, and it wasn't just you're breathing too hard or anything. It was.
I actually felt like my whole back and neck and arms were covered in icy hot. Like he had just laid down behind me and wrapped around me.
It's called a bear hug. That's exactly what he said. Do you remember those?
Uh-huh. That's awesome.
He gave me a vision of the little girl, and you just shared that your daughter was born after he had crossed over. Mm-hmm. And I just know that she's just one special young lady. And all your children are. Look it's not just mm-hmm. one that you have. Do you have 3?
Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
I love what I get to do. And by any chance, do you have 2 girls and a boy?
It's all 3 girls.
One is a very tomboyish.
Yes.
Okay. I thank you. I'm not trying to make it work. It's just that's the way I interpret. Uh-huh. So it's got to be tomboyish.
Yeah.
And did somebody write a song, or did he write it? Because it sounds like it's almost like they did it specially for him.
A poem.
A poem.
I wrote a poem for him. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's awesome. Please know that he knows all about it. So were you thinking about, did you do it with music in the background when you were either writing this poem or saying it out loud?
Honestly, I can't remember. It was so long ago.
It's okay. That's why I interpret it as like a song being sung. I was wondering mm-hmm. if it's because I hear it and the music is playing and it's not like someone else's song. It sounds like instrumental. So did you do it at his funeral?
I brought it to his funeral. I brought a copy of it and I put it in I was going to put it in his casket, but his dad asked to keep it.
I did. And that's interesting because he said, tell Dad. I love what I get to do. It's right here on the page. Tell Dad Happy Father's Day. And here, where we're just talking about him, and here it is. It's right after talking about his poem.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
I know, it's cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a brother, or does he have brothers?
Both. We both have brothers.
And are they also tight with you guys? It feels like did they also know him? Your
yes,
brothers?
they did.
Okay,
Mhm.
'cause I just saw that there was a closeness together. It's interesting that it's almost like I only got 3 on each side. So by any chance, is there a reason why I got 6 fingers up when it was 6 of you hanging
Yeah,
out?
yeah, there was, yeah, we had a group of people that we hung out with, that.
I love it. Isn't it awesome? He's bringing up everyone. He said that heaven is on a rocky mountain. It feels like, it's just, when he states this, I feel like, that show, Alone?
Uh-huh.
It's almost like I get that kind of concept, just being up there on the Rocky Mountains, just smelling the good air and the water, and
Yeah,
that's
he
heaven.
definitely loved to go do that kind of stuff.
Yay, he still does, and that's his heaven. That's what I love to get. And I did write it down when he said, "But I didn't even look it. It's right here." He said he's smoking a special one. I didn't even realize I did for guys. When I write down things, I'm like in this meditation state, and I'm going really fast so I don't forget nothing by writing it down on a piece of paper. But here it is. A special one.
Yeah, I saw that. You were right. He did love to do that.
I hope that I gave you a connection today that just that without a doubt. I know it was a bombshell but I got a feeling that you weren't the only one that had a question on your mind.
Yeah, I wasn't.
You answered that today, and in no way is this to feel sad for him. He truly is in his heaven. And he's hanging out with people around here. So tell his father to, and Heather, you're my forever friend.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. I really
Thank you so much. And you have a most beautiful and blessed day, and enjoy Father's Day because you deserve it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You too.
Bye, sweetie.
Wow, what a heartfelt message.
It's so beautiful. I love Father's Day. I love every day because I have no idea what they need until you and I talk. And I think that that's just the best part of it all. Okay, number 3. You want to say
quick
something?
enough. Everyone, send your pictures to me, the ones that have it, through Facebook Messenger, Rhody Speak. It would be for the drawing tonight. And everyone just about is in YouTube chat room, and we thank you. We thank you.
Yes, thank you guys so much. We're learning this, but once again, like I said, if you're here like we are, is about giving you that there truly is a connection up above, on the other side, between the veil, ghost, spirit, however you want to interpret it, you can, and they do intertwine with us. They coexist.
They coexist. Yeah. Thank you, Debbie, for assisting me today too in chat.
All right, next one is Cammie. Let me get her up here. Hello, Cammie. How are you today?
Doing good.
That's so beautiful. It looks like, that's for your ears thing. And let the whole world know. Oh, I had to put you, because yours came in a little bit later. Oh, Cammie, I don't know if I got your paper, but I was going to show your picture to everybody, but I must have did something with it. It skipped. But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised that your dad found this. Is this your hubby?
No, this is my dad.
Grandpa, Pawpaw. He's everybody's. You have a whole family that he's addressing. Grandpa, hubby, your mom's around?
No, my mom's passed.
Okay, let's get it. But he was a hubby, right? Not husband. Look at how he said hubby. So I think that they had a connection right there. He was dad, he's grandpa, and he's pawpaw. So he's got great grandkids too.
He will.
I love what I get to do because I think that we brought that up down at the bottom. But hold on. The next thing that I needed to ask you is that I saw blue around him. I mean, it was circled. So is it his favorite color, or is it associated with March or December? All those two have blues.
March. It was his birthday.
Fabulous. I just wanted to confirm that. Also, I want to let you, oh, there it is. You're right. I did 6 people here. Here it is, because he says that his mother and wife is with him.
My mom was his ex-wife. Yeah.
So I just interpreted when we first started. I just want to share with you that I did get it. Oh, look at, I just started seeing some things popping up. Excuse me, I got out of it. But I know why the picture's missing, because this gentleman right here is a funny guy. He likes to have a little fun with everybody in the family. I just hope that that makes a little sense to you, and he wants you to know that there's no pain. And when I say that there's no pain, he shows me, I really can't tell. I feel like if he touches himself right here, that's the only spot that didn't have pain. Does that make sense to you? It's like it went all over his body.
It did. He had cancer.
So it was him being funny when he said, if you just pick one little spot, that's all he could say that didn't hurt. Do you understand that?
Yep.
I'm trying to deliver his wisdom and his funny nature as much as I can, but mainly I see that he's doing it is so that way he can calm you down, let you know that he's not in pain, he's not hurting, and to take the weight off of your shoulders. I feel like you feel like there was something that you could have did, should have did, and he's letting you know that he was with you. Do you understand that? That's interesting. Yeah. You put your arm up. Is that a tattoo for him?
For the family. Hold on, just what? It's a little early, but okay.
It's already 7:30.
Okay.
I'll get through as fast as I can, okay? Sorry.
I'll come get you, Dad, in just a minute.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no, it's my stepdad.
It's okay. I got you. No wonder it was talking about taking some things off of your, getting you through, helping you, and to remind you what it's like to laugh. Do you get that?
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Also, can you confirm that your mother, which would have been, because they're in a black Mustang.
Yep. That was his first wife, my mom.
You know, you get to have some fun. You get to realize that all that stuff that you thought mattered at one time gets to be separated, and they can get rid of all of the things that plagued it and just have fun. I hope that you understand that. They're going back to the fun times, not anything else. So all things have been erased, and they're enjoying heaven together. So if you've been wondering if they've been together, you got an answer right there on this page.
Part of it, yeah.
I also saw like 5. I don't know if you got 5 children or if you are part of 5.
I'm part of 5.
Okay. But then I saw a bunch of boys and a couple of girls. So do you have quite a few children that are surrounded by you?
I have, yeah.
I got in particular, I wrote down 6 boys and 2 girls is what I was shown.
No, I have 3 boys and 3 boys and 3 girls.
So then the 3 boys, you part of 5. Is there 3 boys? Do you got 3 brothers?
No, I have 2 brothers, and there's 3 girls.
Okay, so we got another boy that's not being counted, and I got to figure out, by any chance, is anyone in the family wanting to be a mommy?
My sister Kristen has a son.
Because I see 6 boys, so he's just bringing up that. So I'm trying to figure out, but your sister-in-law, you said?
No, my half-sister.
Your sister. Okay. That could be, but let's get it a little bit before I start adding people in when I'm not sure. Okay? Now, I need to ask, I saw, and I did have fire department written down, but instead I wrote down Marine. I feel like, did he serve?
No, my father that I was just talking to, he served.
Are you having, is your dad having some issues that you're needing to help step up and help and assist with?
Yes, he has Alzheimer's.
All I know is he was brought up and you're stating that he's there. So, and I know that this is about taking some things off your shoulders. That is a very hard, and I am so sorry that you're going through such things. We have a few friends of mine I know are going through, sorry, but to know you're not by yourself through this issue, through this timing, and to keep bringing back the laughter. This is about letting you know that heaven is listening to your prayers. Do you understand that?
Yes.
By any chance, I just saw like, I don't know, maybe, and I'm not trying to, janitorial work or something. It's like I see some work like at a school or
That's my adopted dad, my stepdad. He worked at a school, but he was also a pipe fitter.
Okay, so please know that all of this is coming up to just help you to know that you're not alone. So right now, Cammie, you must be feeling alone.
Sometimes, yeah.
And you know, and you didn't have to disclose the burden that you're having, but that says it all. No wonder it was on these pages. It's all about letting you know that they're lifting you up. Your mom brought up, you did say that your mom's on the other side?
Yes.
She's the one in the, she's the hot rod lady. I just want to let you know, she's definitely, and she definitely puts a scarf over her neck so it can blow in the air. Do you understand that?
Oh, yeah. Totally.
She too wants you to know that you're doing a fabulous job. You're so attentive. You're there all the time. And your mom, and I hope this makes sense, she's reminding you of footsteps in the sand. Do you know that poem? And when she comes over and she gives you a little hug, and it's very interesting because your mom shows a little affection, and then she's kind of like a guy to me because she's like, hey, get over it.
Yep.
And move forward. I would never lie to you. I would never. But she wants you to know that that's what. So please know that the rest is in God's hands, and you're doing everything from heaven to hell to assist and doing a great job. You got nothing to think that you're doing less than or that you could do more of. Got it?
Got it.
I want to let you know that there's no pain. He loves you so much. He has a full body motion. No more problems with his body.
Okie dokie.
And he says, who has his ring?
I do.
Thank you. I just wanted to share that. And he said he remembers that last Father's Day. Do you understand that day?
Yes.
Baby, I want to let you know that when he comes up to give you a hug and a kiss, he gives you that roughness so your face can feel his 5 o'clock shadow. Do you get it?
Yep.
Please know you are not by yourself. And these words, I hope, is much better than just someone trying to console you, to say that they know what you're going through. You're hearing this straight from heaven.
Thank you.
Cammie, give yourself a big hug. Grab you one of my favorite of all time, because you'll never, ever can walk away from one of her. Lucille Ball, watch you some I Love Lucy and just laugh it out, babe. That's what you need to do. The laughter is going to be there. Your mom's going to be there. And you know what? This man just brought up Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah. He used to watch it.
One of my favorites, Jerry Lewis.
Yep.
So go ahead, wrap yourself in a nice blanket after you take care of the things that you need to have done, and give you a big old hug and just enjoy. You are not alone, babe. Cammie, you're my forever friend. You know that.
Yes, I do.
Love you, girl. I know you have some responsibilities, but I hope you go in there knowing, man, I'm not by myself. You got an army with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And if you need to, she said that you could jump into the car real fast. She'll get your ass out of there quick.
Yeah, Stella will do that.
You have a most beautiful and blessed day, and enjoy your day, okay?
Thank you.
Cammie. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my goodness, bro. It's just going fabulous. I just love what I get to do.
Every time I'm sitting next to you, I not just feel your energy. I can feel their energy. And she's not alone. Someone in the chat room said she wished she could go help her. Isn't that sweet? We got such awesome people that watch this show. You guys rock.
What anyone says, I'm going to tell you, I have the best forever friends worldwide. 100%. You guys are always there to protect me. You're always there to build me up when I'm needing that. And you're also building the community of your fellow forever friends. I find that to be awesome and beautiful. They give a shout out.
Send your picture if you haven't sent it to me on Facebook Messenger. Thank you all for watching on YouTube. Please subscribe and like if you haven't. We're trying to get to 1,000 and take the next step on YouTube.
I got a young lady here. Hello, Madison. How are you doing?
Good.
Oh, you do have a. Excuse me. I see you have a tattoo. Now, I didn't see that earlier just a minute ago, but it's got. By any chance, do you got one that looks like this? Wait a minute. The cross with the. How come everything's backwards? Do you have that one with the cross and a heart next to it?
I have this. It's on his tombstone.
Oh, it's a cross. Okay, I drew this and it has a heart on it, so I wanted to share it with everybody.
Yeah, it's on my arm.
I just want you to know that he was like, oh, don't do that, but he loves it.
I know he hated tattoos.
So, first of all, I know that I asked you about could you read my writing? You said you couldn't read nothing, and that was all right. So then I went and sent you the areas of what I did. Please note that I'm writing down as fast as I can and as quickly as I can. And I never claimed to be an English major at all. I can barely speak. But the first thing that I got is that he's a dad, a grandpa, and a great one too. So is he a great grandpa also?
Yeah, he's a great grandpa too, right? Yeah.
I love that. Now, you sent me a message through Messenger asking about on whether or not his son was there. Is this correct?
Yeah.
And if you notice I'm going to tell you guys, that was the very first thing that he answered on that, the vision of a baby boy. Now, by any chance, are you pregnant or have you had a child in the last 6 months to year?
Yeah. Yeah, I just had a baby boy in May.
What is it? I felt like it was about 3 or 4 months, but I gave myself a little extra leeway. Did I say like 3 months? I felt like it was just, I came out of the bathroom and I'm sorry, I'm telling my business. And I go to Rhoda and said, her answer was already answered. It was a sitting here on the page. It is Madison. She sure did. Madison, I want to explain to you, your very question was answered. And I know that this is hard, especially since your baby is so new And I believe that when he brought this up, the older your son will get, I think you're going to notice certain things that are going to be like an old soul in there. You can't go in and say, "Hey, are you in there?" It doesn't work that way. But I feel like you've been wondering all along on whether or not that may be him in the first place, right? And it was answered the very, very first page. There it is.
Yeah, I seen that.
And I even said back to you, and I said, it's already there. Your answer was already in your pages. And I want you, I know some religion don't believe. And I'm telling you, I'm not taking anyone's religion down at all. We're on the same page. There's a heaven. There's a maker. I call him God because that's the word that we gave him. But there is a maker, and our angels are our loved ones that cross over. This is the only way that I know. And they do get to come back. And I'm going to let you know that that's the answer to your wonders, your questions, your thoughts and prayers. And a lot of times they come back. I've never had a soul ever come back into this world because of a mistake or they got it wrong. Not yet. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but not yet have I seen it. It's because they asked to, or it's a blessing. It's a gift. So look at what has been bestowed upon you is such a beautiful blessing. And he's very proud of you. I want you to know that. He said, look how grown up you are. Now I understand that. I'm seeing a ring on your finger. You're a mommy. That's a lot. It takes a lot of responsibility to do it and to do it well. So please know that you are juggling these things very good, okay? Look at the next is you're a fabulous mom. So you must be wondering if you are or you aren't, but you are coming from heaven. You asked if this man would be there when you were born, when this baby was born, and he did give you those answers. It was written down on the paper, and there it is. He said you asked, he gave it to you. He said he's very proud of you. He loves to go fishing. I want to let you know that this is his heaven. I feel like these are things that he likes to do. Is everything okay?
Yeah. Did he ever fish?
Daddy?
Yeah.
No.
He didn't
Very
like fish.
little. I mean, it's not even like he used to.
He didn't really fish.
It wasn't a hobby.
Are you fishing?
Yeah.
You fish all the time.
All the
That's all
time.
she does for her fun.
He loves fishing with you. I'm not lying to you. This is his
You
heaven.
know, it's funny because right after he passed away, I went fishing, and there was like in the sky, the clouds looked like there was an angel, and I have a picture of it, but it's crazy because I felt like he was with me that day.
And he was, and he loves doing it. So old dog learn new tricks. I know I got a sinister back there. I hear her back there, but I don't know yet. But I just want to let you know that he's talking. He's in there.
I'm his daughter. I'm his daughter.
I didn't. I just said there's someone.
I'm his daughter. I was asking about my brother Jeff. We've been looking to find out something about Jeff.
I didn't get a picture of Jeff, sweetheart. This was for one reading with the gentleman that just came through. I'd be happy for you if you'd like to set up a reading with me on private or the next time I go on. But it's just one person on that. And that would be the young man that is his son that we're talking about.
Yes.
Well,
I just thought maybe he was there with him. You might have saw him.
No, he's with you. He's reincarnated. He's in your grandson. Or with her daughter. I mean, her son.
Oh, my great grandson.
If I don't know that would be your nephew, right? Is this?
No, that's my grandma.
Oh, your grandma. Okay. See, I don't know who that is. You said it was a brother. I want to let you know that this baby is the one that you're talking in question is stating that it's been born again.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the next thing that we have is he shows me he being with a wife. So is his wife here on this earth?
Yeah,
Barely.
Just want to let you know, I heard you say barely. Well, please know that he's with her and it's circled. So that's very interesting that you're stating that she's having some troubles, just like you had heard in the rest of the readings of all the others. They always know. So she is being surrounded by the people that love her. Also, that would be your a grandma. Is she also a grandma?
yeah.
He said to tell everyone I'm good. He said he can relax now that you know that. That's very interesting when he said that you can relax now. You stated that you went after his passing, went fishing, and you felt him there. You saw something with a photo, with something that resembled a message for you. And look at how you told me that in your head you were wondering if your son could have possibly have been. And he put at the very bottom, he says, now you can relax. You got the answers.
Yeah.
He says that he loves you all so much. He talks to your daughter all the time. Do you have a daughter?
Yes.
This young lady, I feel that has she said to you that she talks to Papa, or do you see her babbling or speaking?
I hear her talking to herself in her room, but she has Down syndrome, so she can't really tell me.
But you know what? Paranormal, in the paranormal world, these are also just like children, animals. They have this second sense, just like me.
Right.
Around me, there's sometimes this normal to me, and I don't notice. I'm being shown that she's very special. So when she's talking with him. Now, another question. Did you think that she was talking to him?
Yeah, because my son tells me that he talks to him all the time. So
Please know that this is just confirmation of him answering and taking a moment to answer your questions, your thoughts, and your prayers. I look at that cross. No wonder I had to draw it with a thick cross. I see it on your whole body. I was looking at Rhodey. Now, excuse me, by any chance has anybody had or has been planning on going to a trip to like Vegas or gambling?
all the time.
Sisters.
And he didn't like that about
He didn't
them.
want us to go.
I just want you to know that look at how things is when you're in heaven, how things can change and how they're intertwining, they're coexisting, they're hanging out with the family. It's a I know it's hard to put words to it, but it's on paper. He's hanging out, he's good. I also saw, and that was weird because I do see why you asked what that was. It was tropics. I also feel like someone has got, because I see palm trees, things that you would do with the tropical area.
I go to the beach all the time.
Go fishing.
To go fishing.
We're talking we.
Because
She
it's
drew
heaven.
this on a piece of paper, my tattoo, and asked if I had it. And that's why I said he hated tattoos. But he said that he didn't like it.
Right. She'll be able to re-watch this. This is all being recorded on YouTube. You're welcome to keep it. And I just want you to know that this is truly about your loved ones knowing they're around. They love you. And most of all, they're listening to you. I hope that you had that your reading answered so many things that you were wondering about and that he's around. And you know what? I know that you are I feel like he's giving you something that's gonna happen the next time you go to the beach, that tropics. Please pay attention. I know it's so cliche, but I hope you don't get pooped on. Like I saw poop coming down right in front of you, almost getting you. So, but I feel like it's something that's gonna, unless it just happened, I just feel like it is in the near future. So pay attention to it.
Okay.
I hope that you had a beautiful, and I hope you enjoy your Father's Day. I saw there's a gentleman over there. Happy Father's Day to you. And you are doing fabulous. I'm just so proud of the young lady you've grown into.
Well, thank you.
You're so welcome. You have a beautiful and blessed day.
You too.
Oh my goodness, that was fabulous.
Did that one show coexistence or what?
I
The
think that
fishing
that
thing
is
showing,
especially when
fishing.
when she said that her sister said that he never fished,
Right.
but yet his heaven is hanging out with you, and that's what you love. That's what he loves, and I love it. That is so awesome.
It is awesome.
Okay, I have my next person is a phone number. So I'm going to give her a phone call, and I'm hoping that everyone will be able to hear. And I got to make sure that I don't say the, let's see. I'm not really sure where that area code is. Okay, here we go. And I'm calling Lisa. Oh, it's Missouri. I'm not telling, I don't, hello, Lisa? Oh, Robos. Katrina. The show. Sorry, guys. Okay, that's not good. I'm going to go to the next person. I will call you back, Lisa. So sorry. We will have to get back to her. I'm going to call Cherry. She asked me to give her a phone call. Oh, wait. I got a call from Missouri, so it's got to be her. Hello? All right, Lisa, I was about to go into the next person. I'm so glad that we got a hold of you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so sorry about that. It's a robocall thing, and when a strange number comes through, it sends you to something crazy.
No problem. I'm so glad that we were able to get to you. And I wanted to first ask you, what was your what was your first impression when you received your notes?
Oh my God, I was totally flabbergasted. There was so much stuff on there that hit home.
Fabulous. I love what I get to do. And we're going to go with because everybody hears the notes. I like to always share with you. And what I wrote down, the very first thing is that there's nothing but love for you with this man.
I'm so glad. I loved him too. He was my boyfriend for 17 years.
Wow, you know that, but that works if it's okay. And he tells me that worked for you guys, and there's no doubt this man loves you head over heels, honey.
I'm so glad because I felt the same about him.
Now, when he stepped in and I felt all this love, I definitely saw blue around him, and I know you're already saying yeah. So
March 5th was his birthday. I saw the 5 in the corner. In March.
Well, the 5 in the corner is because you're number 5 on the show. So look at how that worked out and had no idea. I do it all the time. I have no idea, but it does. It means something.
Yeah.
And what about September? Because I got blue on that.
Okay. Well, we met in September. And then he passed away in September.
Oh, I'm so sorry for a double whammy.
Well, the funny thing is he has such a great sense of humor that he would have said September was the worst month of his life because he met me and he died in the same month. But we had such a great sense of humor back and forth.
He did, and he is a funny guy. That might be the reason why I saw a plane with a dog.
I don't know. Oh, the plane. Oh, my God. Now I know what that is. Yes. Oh, my God. He had.
I love the voice that makes you do that. Oh, my God. Yes.
Oh, my God. It just hit. Yeah, he flew those great big giant, like, paper planes. and he had a dog on the side of his, and I'm so blanking right now, but that was his name in that group.
Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. It just makes me so happy. Now, with this, I know you said he's funny, and I do, because I kind of feel like this is being funny, but I also think that it's figuratively actual happened, because he says that you wrap yourself around him. So do you have something that, maybe as clothing or something that makes you feel close?
My daughter had a quilt made with pictures of Kevin and some of the things that he would always say to me, and she gave that to me, and I have that big quilt. I'm scared to use it because I don't want anything to happen, but I have it, and when I first got it, I wrapped it around me and just I love it.
I told you he was being funny, but also figuratively. Now, you just stated that you have a girl, you have a daughter, and I'm finding that she's a mini you. Do you call her baby girl?
Yes.
Because he wrote down and he said, "Tell baby girl thank you," and you just said that she's the one that gave it to you. So please know that he is around.
Yeah.
And very interesting, because I can smell coffee. Are you a coffee drinker?
I'm a big coffee drinker, and actually, the day that she got me the quilt, she also got me a coffee mug with his picture on it, and she's always getting me coffee mugs, special coffee mugs with special sayings and stuff like that on it.
I got it on there. I wrote it down like a mug. I just love what I get to do, because he's around each and every single time, and it's very interesting. By any chance, do you have a tendency of wearing shorts and a cutoff shirt or like muscle shirt sometimes?
I don't wear muscle shirts, but I wear cutoff sweats and shorts all the time.
Okay, because he just gave me that vision, and I feel like, by any chance, this morning with your cup of Joe, were you wearing cutoff shorts with a cutoff shirt?
I was just wearing the cutoff shorts, but I clean houses for a living, so my shirts are all torn and stained and.
Nothing wrong with that.
I had to work today, so yeah, I looked all cut off and
he was with you.
I hope so. Sometimes I feel that he's with me, and I get signs, and I get things that I get these feelings that he's there, and.
Well, he is, because look at, I don't know yet. I didn't know. He did.
Yeah, and when you said you wrote down something about a chow dog.
Oh yeah, there is a chow dog. Well, it looks like, because it has a fluffy face to it with it, and it looks cinnamony color or beige brown with just a little dark nose. It's almost like it's a very tiny button nose is what I'm seeing.
Well, he's a Pomeranian.
Oh, Pomeranian. Okay, okay.
Yeah, his name was Daddy's Hot Rod Lincoln, and we called him Link, and he was so attached to Kevin that when Kevin passed away, they took Link to stay with some family members and stuff, and he wouldn't eat. He just got sicker and sicker, and he passed away too.
I just want you to know that here is proof of heaven. Period. Yeah. I just saw the face. I just want to let you know that everything is good and they're together. And what's really nice about it is that he said that he has no pain.
Yeah. He went through a lot.
He shows me his heart. By any chance, was he having troubles in the heart area or around the lung next to the heart?
He had I can't even think of the name of it. So he had diabetes, and he had the congestive heart failure thing. But they told him that he'd have to have a heart transplant within a year. And he never told his family, and he never told me. And he just died on us, and we didn't know.
Well,
until after his sister talked to the doctor, and they told him. So he didn't even try. He didn't tell me anything, and I was devastated. I was just,
Well, he just didn't want everybody to goo goo and gaga around him. That's what he said. Do you understand that?
Yeah, that's how he is.
But
at the time my dad was sick and dying, and I know Kevin, he didn't want me to feel like I'd have to come over there and help him take care of him when I needed to help take care of my dad.
that's right. No wonder the next thing that's written down is your heart is so big. You care for others, animals, all of it. And he gave me a vision of like a Christmas and a birthday. I saw blue, like December. Oh my goodness, so sorry. Well, this is very interesting because when you just said that you get something very big, he said, damn, it's big, and he's laughing about it. Did you just get something that was pretty big for your birthday? No, he just turned on a TV. He just turned on a TV. Okay, I get that, and I love it, and I'm a big girl. I'm allowed to say that too. But he just turned on a TV. So, by any chance, did you get a big TV? I love what I didn't mean to talk over you because he said he could still see TV over your ass. That's what he said. Excuse my expression, but that's exactly what he said. He said he could still see the TV over your big ass. That's what he said. So he's such a cutie pie, but he just turned it on. So by any chance, have you been having any issues? Do you find that the TV will go off or not react some ways because he's...
No, I haven't even got it out of the box yet.
Oh my goodness, girl. No wonder he's saying turn it on. He's turning it on. I'm doing my best to figure out why.
A small apartment. Both my daughters are back living with me, and they brought all their stuff, and there's no room for anything. So it's still in the box, waiting for me to have room for it.
I'm going to bring myself back over here. He said you have such a big heart caring for others.
I'm kind of like the matriarch of my family, even though my mom's still alive. But when my dad was sick and dying, I got to hold his hand the day that he passed, and I got to promise him that I would take care of mom, and I'd be there, and I have been. I work sometimes 7 days a week, and to make sure that my mom has things that she needs, and I'm always there for other family members. Other family members always come to me for stuff.
He did, because he's writing it down. He says that it's interesting because I had a vision of you holding his hand. I have that written down on the paper. Do you see the pennies? But he also saw dimes.
After my dad died, I would find a penny every day, and I'd say, this is my dad sending me a penny. Well, then after Kevin died, I started finding dimes and pennies, sometimes together, and I said, well, the dimes have got to be from Kevin. So I find pennies and I find dimes almost every day.
It's absolutely true. They're just letting you know. And I also want to let you know that I saw Dad, and he says that Mother's here too, but you're saying your mom's here. So did she go to a casino?
Yeah, in fact, we snuck down because of this COVID virus. Nobody wanted her to go, and her birthday was June 13th.
Oh, it just happened. Okay.
Yeah, well, her and Dad used to love to go. Every time they had a holiday, I'd give them each $100 to gamble and $100 for essentials. And on Mother's Day, Father's Day, their birthdays, Valentine's Day, that's what I always did for Mom and Dad, and they always went to the casino because they loved it.
Well, casino's underlined, and I have arrows with Dad letting you know that he was with his wife, your mom, at... That's beautiful. I love coexistence. Is so awesome. And the next, he said,
sitting there with my mouth open, I'm like, oh my God, everything on there, everything.
He also says he loves you so much, but I want to also, and I'm supposed to whisper this, he says, but you're my favorite.
You know what's funny is it, and he has 3 girls, and that's always been a joke. But I always so much to mom and dad, and one thing that you know, Build-A-Bears where you can make a voice.
Yes.
When my dad was dying, I had him say, "I love you, Andy, and I love you, Marissa," to make the Build-A-Bears for them. But on the other one, I've done this for my kids for years. I tell one, "You're my favorite, but don't tell your sister." And then I tell the other, "You're my favorite, but don't tell your sister." Well, one day they were together and they caught me. So every time I say, "You're my favorite," they're like, yeah. Well, on the same bear, I recorded, "You're my favorite, don't tell your sister." And in the other hand, they squeeze and it's Grandpa.
Oh my goodness, I love what we get to do. He was around. It's beautiful.
Everything you wrote down, honey, I was just like in shock.
Well,
Like you read the book of my life or something.
it's because he's there. He knows your book. And I always say this with 100%. I am just the reader. Your loved ones are the author. Yep. Well, I'm hoping that it doesn't make you cry anymore, that he's around, he knows what's going on, he knows that you are there, and he knows all the things that you're doing. It's to let you know how much he loves you and that you're not by yourself. Even though it feels like you are, you're not. And I want to thank you so much for sharing him with me. You are so welcome. You're my forever friend. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Katrina.
You're welcome, sweetie. You have a beautiful and blessed day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh my goodness, it's just absolutely gorgeous.
Oh
I
my
love it. I
God.
love it. I love it.
That was awesome.
Heaven is just so gorgeous. And now we got Cherry. I'm going to be giving her a call. No, we have 6 this time. We got one more person. I don't want, I have a tendency of saying it out loud, so I want to make sure I don't. Woo, here we go.
Hello?
Hello, Cherry.
Yes.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous. And I know that I sent you over my notes and that you sent me a bunch of questions over it. And I'm going to do my best to try to answer what we can get, especially with the questions that you had up there. They're very personable and maybe be kind of like I think number 3, something that came through. But the first thing, you did tell me that this was your uncle.
Yes.
Is this on your dad's side?
He was my grandpa's son.
Please know that when I seen him, the first thing that I get, and it might be because of the way it looks in his era, but it was like the music from the Eagles, Hotel California and Witchy Woman. I don't know how old you are, Cherry, but it just feels like that day and era back in the 70s.
Yeah, Hotel California is my favorite song, and he died in 76.
Okay, and I put that at the bottom of the area. I also want to let you know that I did see a man that looked like he lived on the edge, but he also had this open soul. I think that anything that he would try it at least once. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, he was always taken off, and my mom would have to go chase him down and bring him home.
Now that's interesting because I know that you told me that there was an accident, and if you notice that my accident, when I say about the car, because you said back that it wasn't a car, and I don't want you to share that, but what I saw, and if you notice at the bottom, it wasn't that he died in it, but he showed me one. So I feel like there was a person that could have been in an accident. You just brought up that he used to take off all the time, and your mom had to go down and go get him. So has anybody been in one, or nobody died or anything? That's what it just looks like, a vision of a car crash.
What kind of car was it?
Well, it to me that I'm seeing two-tone, and I don't know if that means that a part of it was a repair, but it's like it's light. So I'm going to go more like on a silvery kind of color is what I think that I'm going with. But I also saw some black.
I was in a car accident in a Toyota. My grandma was in a car accident in a Subaru, and my dad that raised me was in a car accident in his hot rod. So I'm not sure which one he's talking about.
I think they're all, no, I'm still here. I'm just reading my notes, and I think that they're all here because it's interesting that you said hot rod. I had something written down here somewhere. I must have forgot to say it to somebody, but I saw hot rod cars. Like, so what about like, but they're not real, they don't look like they're fast. They look boxy to me. I don't know the racing car kind of thing. Could it be a special kind of car that your dad was in?
It's a coupe. It's can't remember the name of it right now.
I wouldn't know. It just looked like it was something off. It didn't look like. So was there something that was special about it that was different than everybody else's, or did you do some? What do they call that when they personalize their car with accessories? You know, it just looks like it's nobody else got one like his. So it looks like he's around all of them. Now, when you stated that you were also in a fender bender, by any chance, did someone, was there a door that had to be replaced, or is there a door that's a different color?
No. It was all black. I got hit. I got T-boned.
In the door?
Like, she hit me in the door, yeah.
Okay. And what was the inside color? Was it gray or silver?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was like bringing it inside. So I mixed the colors up. I just saw something about a black door, and please, that's why I was thinking that the door was a different color. But if it brought it into you as a T-bone, you probably saw a black door in gray everywhere. I don't mean to be laughing, but if you wondered how you got through that, this man.
Yeah. I've had lots of accidents. There's been too many times I've had people tell me you shouldn't be here.
Wow, Cherry, that is, and here he is. If you wondered if you had a guardian angel, there is no doubt. And being in 70, you said it was 76 or 74. Were you born yet?
Yeah.
Just a little tiny little thing?
No, it's just funny because I asked him if he was my guardian angel.
Oh, I love what I get to do. Well, he's your guardian angel. He said he is. It's heaven. It's the connection. And you had asked if you were correct about what had happened. And I want to let you know that the things that I'm seeing is that it truly was an accident.
Okay.
The incident that you had stated so I don't think that there was any foul play by what he's showing me. So it truly was something that circumstances could definitely make it feel that way.
Yeah, because everything I found out about it, that they said how it happened, there's no way it could have happened that way.
Look at the circumstances.
That's how I felt when I was little. It just, when he came to me, I kept telling my mom that no, it wasn't an accident.
Well, I'm so sorry that I go against what your feelings were, what he told you. I just feel like it was an accident, and it was circumstantial, things that I don't see any foul play. He didn't show me any foul play with anyone in there. I didn't see any accident of someone making a mistake. It just literally looks like something that, like when the whole planet went with a I'm not saying that the whole planet did, but a mediator fell into the planet and the whole world went into a dormant state. It wasn't meant to. It was an accident. How could it occur? But that's what he's showing. So I apologize that I couldn't answer the answer you wanted.
Well, that's it's to know that what happened. I know it couldn't have happened the way they said. I didn't know how.
And I just wanted to also let you know that he had trouble with, so it's interesting because I had it written down that I saw trouble with the lungs, like something on it, weighing you. And what you had disclosed to me in the chat, which happened to be something had crushed him. It was written down before I sent you this, before you shared that information with me. So I can only go by what he shows me and what I had wrote down, and you recognize everything that he stated. So I just got to say that it was one of those spoofs. But he did say that he's great. He's doing great. He's hanging out.
The wife thing, was it? He wasn't married. Was he married in his heart to his girlfriend, or did he get married on the other side?
He's got his hands on her chest. So when I see this, by any chance, was he with someone that was a girl, maybe that they considered themselves close without it being actually married?
That's what I mean. He married to her in his heart.
That's exactly, because that's how I wrote it down. I felt like he was married, and I put that. So is she still here?
I have no idea. I think so, but I don't know.
That's the beauty of what we get to do, because you got an answer of something that you thought different. And he shows me with his hands on her chest, and there might be an area of her being in a position of she might be ill right now, that because I'm seeing that. So if you find her, or the time that you find her, take a look at if it's already where she had done cross, to see if it is after today's date, because I definitely see his hands on her, but I do feel it's critical. No one gets to know when we leave.
Right.
And by any chance, have you done some thinking about changing jobs, or maybe career paths?
A little bit. I mostly just been thinking of moving. Not sure where to move. Not sure. Like Spencer's back and forth on what he's doing, so I don't know what I'm doing.
I believe that this is going to be good, and the career change is going to just bring all that other stuff right in the line. It's going to make it up for you. So when you get this opportunity or this job, whichever whatever brings it in, please know to go ahead and go with it, because everything is going to be laid right beside it. You won't have to worry. You're already on the right path. And it's interesting that Spencer had told you that before, and here you got this gentleman telling you too. The time frames, I don't know when. To them it's a hop, skip, and a jump, but I do see that it's going to occur, so it will happen, Jerry.
I wish it'd hurry up.
I know. I hope that this helped a little bit, and I hope that you have a little bit of a better day.
Yeah, no, it did. It helped a lot, because the song kind of gave me a connection to him, because I didn't know he liked that song, and it's always been my favorite.
I love what I get to do, because I heard it. That's the song that I heard, and I wrote it down. And when I put it in parentheses, there's things that I am actually hearing. So if you have been listening to that song in any way in the as like the last week, or even more compelling, it was in the last couple of days, or in your mind, he was there with you.
Yeah, I listened to it 3 times in a row, and then you changed my phone. You changed it to this.
It's just not because he had enough of it. It's because he wanted you to know that I'm hearing it too. Thank you so much, Cherry. You're my forever friend. It was so nice talking with you again.
Thank you so much. You have a great day.
You too, sweetie. You have a blessed day. I know that this is so awesome. I love what I get to do, how your loved ones get to answer. And that's a little bit of a burden of when you hear that someone has one view of another. But I listen, I can hear everything you're saying. That's okay. We're going to get you. We want to make sure, because you know that my paranormal partner, Rhodey, wants everything to be 100%. And she wants to make sure every single person that put their name in gets that opportunity to get a free reading. So I'm going to kind of babble, like you've heard me talk enough. But when we do, the beauty part of getting these little messages and how they're written down is just means nothing to me, but 100% to you. Look at the one woman that was number 5, but yet she said he passed on the 5th. And it was written right next to him. Not anybody else over, I could say it was written right next to their number. So it's pretty cool. Now, I know I've been babbling because Rhodey's ready now and I keep looking at her. So I'm going to let you come on over, Ro.
I am sorry for the delay, like I'm sorry about the start of the show, but we wanted to make sure we had everyone in here. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. We're going to draw. Alex, you won. Alex, yes, Spirit Sister. Spirit Sister. I'll give her your picture now. Thanks everyone for being there and being in it with us. Here's her.
I know it sounds like it's always forever friends, but I have the great followers, and I'm so blessed to have such beautiful people. Oh, I know this gentleman. Is she going to be put into backstage? I don't know. Here he is. This gentleman right here is the Father's Day for probably the beautiful soul that he brought into this world. And just to let everyone know that this gentleman is the father of her daughter. And her daughter got a reading from me last year. And I think almost a year ago that we might have had a reading somehow with him where I just met her. February, I think it is. Well, she was told from heaven that he was going to be there when she was born. And I was communicating with her in September. And
she got it. Alex, I guess you're in the process of turning on. You see the link. I see you saw it.
So meanwhile, I'm just going to tell everyone as you're coming in, because this guy is just so proud to be a grandfather. He brought this baby in. And I always urge everybody to record, because I may interpret something and it may mean something totally different. She did record this. You will find a big, gigantic testimony of my beautiful Alex and her daughter getting a message saying that her baby was going to have this kiss mark on her face. And another thing is that this girl was popping out the seam. She's just this little itty bitty little lady. And her doctor was thinking that she was going to be giving birth in September. And they were thinking that she was going to need to be before that because of her pop, and it was so big. But he told me she wasn't going to come until October. And my birthday is October 3rd, and we were celebrating in Vegas, had a great time. And I'm on pins and needles because he said that she's coming, and this is later than her due date, against everything that they said, but I had to listen to heaven. He told me. She was born, I think it was October 1st, that day. And she had a mark on her face. Now I know people are always saying that they got this and they scratched themselves, but she was born this way, and he told her that it was going to be in, and it was in the exact same spot. And here she is. Hi, sweetie. I was giving everybody the story of this gentleman and your granddaughter that was coming to this world because he said so.
Wonderful stuff.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
It's not fair. You're in the pool. Oh, the one that Valerie fell in.
I'm so sorry. I mean, I just found out I was coming on. I'm still in the pool.
We love you. You won.
Yeah. We would have been there to that pool.
I'm so excited. I can't believe it. I never win anything.
Oh, yes, you do. You got a fabulous family, got fabulous friends. You have a fabulous granddaughter, and you have a gentleman that just continues to come in and share and let you know that all the things that you worry about, you're not doing it by yourself. He's taking that flag.
Well, I'm trying to set my camera up so that I don't have to hold it.
Well, don't let it drop in the water if we see bloop, bloop, bloops.
I know. This is crazy. I thought that there was already, whoops, where am I? I thought there was already somebody else that won the reading.
Yet. No, not yet. You were the first one we pulled, and there you are.
Thank you so much. I had like 5 seconds. I would have done something.
No, you look gorgeous.
So let me tell you, since I'm your friend and, you know, we have a history and everything, I'm just going to tell you that I used my little rods the other night, and I was trying to reach Rick.
Circle. He made it go in a circle. Did it go all the way around?
Oh, now I have to think about my memory.
It didn't stop. It went a complete circle.
I think there was something weird. I'm going to have to go back in my memory and try and figure out if that's what you're talking about. But there was something weird that I remember happening that I was not expecting, and it might have been that. But you know, I just when Tiffany and I went to Savannah again and stayed at the 1790, we brought dowsing rods just because that's something that we hadn't looked at before or used, and we got like so much from
it. Was amazing. We had a storm, and then I just couldn't get through. But you know what it was? It was so you can have an experience all on your own without having to be told it. Look at you're feeling it.
I guess, and we did. I mean, it's not something. I don't know. I think when people think about doing a paranormal investigation, they have an expectation that they're going to get something like visual or audio or powerful that they can say, "Oh, I saw a ghost," or whatever. But we
had that conversation when I was there.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? I kind of wish when you were in Savannah with us that we had gone to the place that Tiffany and I had gone to, because the Kino house was beautiful, but we didn't really get all that much. But if you had been with us at the 1790, would have blown your mind.
We're going to have to do it another time. I just could not make it, and I'm going through some stuff right now. So my travel's not just on COVID, but it'll get better. And
I know.
And I tried, and when I left out of here, we got disconnected, and the storm coming in from Louisiana, my lights went out for no reason.
Well, it was the Cristobal thing, I think, wasn't it? Wasn't it the tropical storm Cristobal?
Oh, maybe. I don't remember names. You know me now. I don't remember names.
Well, anyway, we had significant paranormal.
Yes, the videos
energy
was beautiful. However, that wasn't him doing that. He was cooing and cawing with their granddaughter this morning. I just want to let you know. Yep.
Wow. Well, I used my little rods the other day in my house, and I was getting nothing. I mean, when they came in the mail, I tried them, I got nothing. I tried them again, nothing. But I brought that picture up, and I was staring at that picture, and I got a little something the other day. So I think that's why I sent the picture again, because I think there might be a little something going on.
The whole thing is that you need to have somebody protecting you, and what better guy to protect you than is on that side, when you're out viewing and enjoying. But I do believe that when you had that in there, you probably did you videotape it? Because I seen it going all the way around, and then it went back. So he's definitely been around you. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, that's so fun. And the thing is, that's my ex-husband. So it's like, why am I even, I mean,
because
it's
all
the people.
Connection.
Yeah, that's so funny. And the first time we had our reading and I sent that picture, I'm like, why am I sending this? Because I was really led and drawn to do that.
Yep.
So I'm going to shut up and let you do your thing. But that's the reason I send it again, is because
actually you did most of it. What he was letting you know is that he's around. Yes, it is him. He's not leaving nowhere, and that he's so proud of the young lady that you two have bared and you raised, and she's stepping up to the plate, and she's doing fabulous, and he's not leaving you alone either, because you got a lot on your plate and the things that have been crossing. That's the best part of what I get to do. It's letting you know, and the words coming out my mouth is sharing what you already have felt. That's what it is. And he's around that baby constantly.
Yeah, and I bow to you. I got connected with you through Stephen Huff. I didn't know you, and I paid for a reading, and it was like bam, 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 bam. Everything you said was incredibly relatable to me, and it made a lot of sense to me, and connected to me, and even after the fact, I kept getting, reassurance that things that maybe didn't connect in the beginning kind of flowered and came into fruition. It was amazing. I mean, I love you to death, and I consider you a sister.
Too. We love you too. And that's the best part. That's why I always say record, because the visions that I get, they're genuine. I do the best that I can to interpret them. And I might have it completely on the wrong side. But the general, if it's about an apple, then it's about an apple. And I'm doing my best to figure it out. But also, you don't know if they're past, now, or future. And when they don't make sense, and then the time comes back and there it does, and it hits you, that's even more of bam, I'm here. Bam, I'm here. And that's coexistence to its absolute finest. I love it.
Well, you've proven it to me so many times, I don't even think about it anymore. It's just like, yes.
Yep. Me too. I just know, but you shared your friends with me, and they're my forever friends, and I can't say enough of thank you so much to share such beautiful people with me.
Well, I think I'm the one that owes you the thanks, because I think Candy was on tonight, Candy Dietrich, and
Candy always shows up. We love her. We love her.
She's the best. She's the best. And Lisa Yearwood, and of course Tiffany, and so many people that have, that have trusted me, that I think that I've introduced to you through, through me. They've been introduced through me, and they just love you. I mean, it's just like so amazing.
I'm proud to you and every one of you. I'm here because you tell your friends and they become forever friends. What better word of mouth? And every time that happens, I'm on pins and needles and hoping I live up to their expectations.
Well, and the thing is, when you did the spirit circle at my house, I had absolutely no doubt that people were going to be amazed, and they were, and it was just so fabulous having you here. And I hope it happens again. And I'm so thankful that, you picked me to be on your screen, because I adore you. And, I didn't know you. Like, I think it's just been about a year that
Yes.
I've known you since my father passed away.
Yep.
And now it's like I consider you my sister, you know.
Oh, thank you. We love
And
you,
Brody
girl.
and Val and all of you.
We all came down. You opened your home to us, and I appreciate that so much. And one day I'm going to be in a bus, and I'm going to go and meet all my forever friends, and we're just going to visit and spread the word. And because heaven is real, damn it. That's just how I say it.
Real.
It is.
It is real. And you know, I was my stepson Brian and was recently married, and they had a lovely oceanfront reception yesterday, and I started talking about you. I talk about you everywhere to everybody.
Did you have a drink that had something hanging out of it, like a fruit or a flower or something off on the side of the drink, like a garnish?
Yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, I had a margarita. It had a big old lime in it.
I just saw this, and so believe me, you guys weren't there alone.
Well, I believe that you know that because you know I'm kind of a wine drinker, so I always have a glass of wine. But yesterday I was drinking margaritas. Yep.
You're right. You do have wine. I had some of it.
Yeah.
We did.
But anyway, you know, I talk about you to everyone, and I have to be careful though sometimes because I get so excited when I talk about you. I have to remember that not everybody receives that information in the best way.
It's true. I live that way.
So I was talking about you, and I got kind of, you know, I got a reaction like, you know, a skeptical reaction, and so I was like backing down a little bit. But you know, for the people that are here, you're the real deal. You're amazing.
I love you. I love you. Thank you. It isn't a burden for you to take on, and I want to say thank you for everybody that you taught, and we will make ourselves back to Florida one day.
Yes, indeed.
Don't say one day, say soon.
Soon. Love you bunches, girl. Love you. It looks gorgeous. She's in heaven right there. We love you. Bye, sweetheart. Bye. I absolutely love that. Today we had fabulous people and forever friends. I can't believe it. I don't have no words to say how blessed I am.
She always says that, and y'all, you don't even know. You can ask Val over there. Even being around her, the energy and what she puts into it, it's a priceless thing. What you do, Katrina, it really is. It is.
But I can't do it without you guys. I wouldn't have nobody to talk to, and I do, and then you would put me in another hospital. But I want to say thank you guys, every one of you.
No show next week. We want to announce.
Yes.
We're not going to be able to have a show next week.
We're going to take a break. Yeah. And we got some other things, and we got great stuff going on. But we will announce it, and just let everybody know, please like and subscribe, share. Go to my Katrina Spiritual Medium page, and there's a button there if you'd like to book your own private party. I do travel anywhere, 25 miles for free, $1 for every mile other. We do video calls. We do phone calls. They're as you can see, they're just as potent and exciting and mind-blowing.
Absolutely. It's just.
And we want to say thank you so much for being there and always showing up every Sunday for us. And Brody, thank you for stepping up today.
You're welcome.
I love this girl. I do. And Valerie's over there on the other end. She's over there helping in the backgrounds. And everybody go and have a great time. Get you some dinner. And we love you guys so much.
Bye. See you soon. Thanks for joining us. Mwah.